Right, so the footage you're seeing here is of 6 police officers going to arrest a couple for WhatsApp posts they made about their local primary school. I think it's either a primary school or an infant school. The full story is below in the links. Go and check it out there. Um, yeah, so basically, this couple have been raising concerns about the leadership of their local school, and I think the local authority got involved as well. They all came to a head. The two parents were actually banned from the school site. They weren't allowed on the premises. This made it increasingly difficult for them to communicate with the school because their daughter was actually handicapped. So obviously they need that constant communication with the school to make sure their daughter is okay in school. And you thought the school would have used their common sense a little bit and not banned the parents from the school site, but that's it. And this was all due to hypersensitivity to hurty words, because the school complained about the couple, and this wasn't just this couple, it was a few parents got letters sent to them from the local school to stop talking about the school on Facebook and social media, which is a little bit strange because the school is a public service, and if the public service isn't delivering or isn't complying to the rules, then it's going to get criticised. And I'm guessing that's what the school didn't want. They didn't want to be criticised by the parents, and the local authority challenged. This was all in Herefordshire, by the way. So things got escalated. Emails were sent. The parents had to communicate with the school via email because that was the only way they could communicate because of their daughter. The school got miffed off that they were getting loads of emails from the parents, from no fault of their own, because they were banned. They had to communicate with the school. And then the police kind of took this up as some kind of malicious communications investigation. Now, this was all bogus, as the charges were dropped a few weeks after. So basically, the process was the punishment. The parents were arrested. They were taken away for 8 hours and questioned. They were put in cells. They were arrested in front of their children. And like I said, the process is the punishment. It's not being prosecuted or being sent to prison or anything like that. The process is designed to silence any criticism of local government or local authorities, and this is what they do it for. And this should be alarming to everybody, that the police force is being used less and less as a police force, but more as a force to suppress the people of this country and suppress freedoms and rights to free expression and free speech. That should alarm everybody. I mean, why send 6 police officers to arrest a couple who pose absolutely no threat to society whatsoever? And if you go and watch the interview with the dad, you'll understand why they pose absolutely no threat. This was purely done to silence them and as a visual sign to the rest of the community: do not speak out against the local government, do not speak out against local authorities, or we will send round the heavy mob to knock on your door. You will be arrested, you will be taken away and questioned. This is a dangerous thing we're seeing happen in this country, and it's happening more and more with our police forces. They're being used less and less as a force to detect crime, prevent crime, and investigate people who are criminals, and it's used more and more against ordinary citizens to shut them up, silence them, and scare them into silence. And that is something we should all speak out against and highlight, so that the general population knows what is going on in this country, because it has to stop. This can't be allowed to carry on. This isn't the way we run our societies, by banning criticism, banning free speech, and if you do speak out, then the police are sent round to arrest you. That's not how we run our societies. That's how communist China runs its society. That's how North Korea runs its society. That's not how we traditionally run our societies here in this country, and it must be stamped out and stopped at all costs. This is Vindicator, signing off.